Equipment's graduate development program offers the opportunity to choose a career in technical areas such as in construction and mining to become a well-rounded leader right from the very start. But to tell us more about this very interesting program, we're very pleased to be joined in studio by Ms. Lynette Mentor, the head of learning at the Academy of Barloworld Equipment. Lynette, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Alicia, and thank you for this opportunity.
You come bearing such good news. Tell us all about the Barloworld Equipment program. What does it entail?
Thank you, Alicia. The Barloworld Equipment Graduate Development Program started last year. It is a 24-month program. So we've already started with the first intake in 2017. They started on the 1st of March, but we are still busy recruiting for this 2017 program. So there's still an opportunity for young people to apply, and that closes on the 20th of March. But just some more insights into the actual program.
Yeah.
So so as you mentioned, there's a technical stream as well as a specialist stream. So the technical field, it's looking more at candidates with a BSc engineering or a Bachelor's of Engineering in either industrial engineering or mechanical or mining. And then in the specialist field, that would be the areas that supports the business in the specialist areas, such as in our human resources division, as well as marketing and financing, etc.
Wow, that sounds very interesting.
Yes.
Tell us about the recruitment program. How are the graduates chosen? And of course, what is the application process? What does it entail?
Okay, so we recruit via our career portal, which is on the Barloworld Equipment website. And there's a profile of the program as well as an application form that needs to be completed and submitted together with all the relevant documentation requested on there. We then do a screening of that those applications, and then we also look for between 60 to 65% average year mark, and then we do a shortlisting process. We then do a first round of interviews as well as a second round of interviews as well as assessments. So that's basically the
Geez, how many beneficiaries do you eventually choose for per year, let's say?
Well, Alicia, that would depend on the business requirements for a particular year. So like for last year, we had an intake of 9. And then this year, so far, as I said, the March intake, we had 9. And then we're looking for a further 5 or 6 to start in May.
So tell us a bit more, Lynette, then about the benefits of this program. Does it guarantee a formal employment once you are done with this program within the company?
So for us to make this type of investment in a program like this, it is because we ultimately would like to manage our talent and employ people.
Absolutely.
But it is also merit-based, so it is performance-based. So what we do is enable and grow our people and empower them so that they are able to take up positions. But ultimately it is about an individual and their attitude and their performance and how they really integrate.
How are they assessed? During the program?
During the program, so we do have quite a formal way in which we do that. And this program is sponsored at the highest levels within our organization. So there's various ways in which we do the assessments and reviews. So one of the ways in which we do it is every 6 months there is an executive review. So these young people actually present to the executives who evaluate them according to set criteria and give them feedback.
As part of a real world, like in a working environment.
So the pressure is on to perform right from the beginning.
Are they getting any incentives while they're doing all of this, Lynette? I had to ask.
So we've got a structured package around what we want to attract into this program. So we do this. So for over 24-month period, Alicia, there will be 4 evaluations, and the last evaluation is actually the major evaluation where they do a big business implementation project in an area in the business that they feel that they want to explore a bit further. And so then hopefully that pushes them into the career path that they would like to take further.
Yeah, but tell us more about this. Why women in particular? We know that the technical fields always struggle in the country with women representation in those sectors.
Yes. So we are in a tough competition for talent, and our company has taken an approach that says the more diverse our workforce is, the more benefits there are to the organization. And so we are on this drive to get the top female talent in the technical fields and to retain them within our business.
But I mean, 40% of female employees by 2020, that is a bit ambitious, hey Lynette? But it is an achievable goal.
It is an achievable goal, and we've got all our plans in place, and we're continuously monitoring and reviewing this. And it's something that we take very seriously, and we are committed to it.
Lynette, let's talk about this. Are you accepting graduates from, your known South African universities, or as we know these days, the minister has been encouraging some students to go and further their studies at TVET colleges, for example? Are you not specific about which background your graduates actually that apply actually come from?
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, we're looking at, for this specific program, for Bachelor of Science Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering.
So they must have completely graduated?
Yes, yeah, or they might still be in the process of graduating, but they've received their final results. But we do have opportunities with other programs that we are running, Alicia. So, yes, so we do partner with other government agencies around the Techno Girls program that is also around encouraging subject choices as well as careers around STEM, which is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. So we've got that as an entry type of level program, and it's really around giving exposure to high school girls around what are the opportunities available within companies such as Barloworld Equipment. So we partner on that specific program. We also run an apprenticeship program, which is a heavy earth moving equipment mechanic qualification, and we're also driving female intake there. And those are some of the programs where there's other opportunities for the various levels of skills that we have within our country.
Lynette, let's go through those very, very important details again. You told us about the website where they can obviously get more information, and you've just encouraged some students in high school as well to have a look at the website and have a look at what they might be interested in, particularly when they choose their subjects. Tell us about the website and also the closing time for the entries for this year's intake.
So for the graduate development program, our Barloworld Equipment website, on the careers portal, you will find more information about the program as well as the application forms. For the Techno Girls program, that is managed through an agency, and young ladies are encouraged to work to go through that agency.
Lynette, thank you so much, and best of luck with this. I know a lot of guys have already been asking about the forms, but it is for females. Thank you so much for that. That was Miss Lynette Mentor, Head of Learning at the Academy at Barloworld Equipment, talking to us about their Women Empowerment Program. Let's now hand over the reins to our sports guru, Madomo Kekana, who's way over there with the sports news. What have you got for us now?
Thank you, Alicia, and warm greetings from the sports desk. Let's update.